Hello everybody and welcome to another Roblox Let's Play video in Dungeon Quest. This is a TDR family video and this is DroydTDR, and I'll be talking to you today about two different run-throughs with xmokid on Samurai Palace Nightmare Hardcore. We are both mages, so this was a double mage run through Samurai Palace. Both of us are level 110. It's a very exciting video today. We started out with my typical strategy, but I was watching what xmokid was doing and I realized, hey, you know what? Maybe we could do this again and do it a little bit different. So we decided early on, before we started, just like you should do in all the upper level dungeons when they first come out or when you're practicing with new people, is you have a little bit of a chat, like who's going to heal, who's going to do certain damage rolls, who's going to tank, who's going to do whatever. And we started out just agreeing that, hey, let's just go through and both of us do damage. And if we need to, then we're going to pause and heal in between groups. So this first group, you can see I'm level 110. I'm doing about 70 million of damage each pulse on the illusion blast. And as you'll see when xmokid does his, he's using an Innervate and then also using the illusion blast. And he's doing about 120 million to 130 million. So we both have about the same damage. He's doing the Innervate to double his damage. And you can see I like go in and attack a group and then he comes in and basically decimates them. And this goes on for quite a while and I'm starting to think, you know, a room or two in, how come I'm not using a Innervate? Because I can go and do a little bit of damage, but I'm gonna have to run through these guys twice unless he comes through and cleans them up. So that's what we did for the first couple of rooms. Like, it's going pretty good, pretty good. And if you've watched other videos that I've done in Samurai Palace, usually I switch to a ghostly rampage here. Just because it gives a little bit of an edge if you're able to stand near the boss. It recharges and refreshes a little bit faster so that you can sometimes, if you have to move away from him, you can at least throw down your ghostly rampage and then back off if you have to. So while you're backing off and the ghostly rampage is recharging, you can use the illusion blast. And this seemed to work pretty well this particular time. And you can see we finished it easy peasy, right? Not too bad, not too much damage taken except by me. However, I think I reveal the stats a little bit later in this video. I actually am doing better at avoiding damage in Samurai Palace, so that's pretty cool. So he took care of the first group with his Innervate spell, and then I got hit by all the shurikens, and he and I completed that next group of shuriken throwers. So swap over, do a quick heal on our way to the next group, get the illusion blast ready, close the big screen, and set it up, get it ready to set it up when the heal recharge is done. So in this room, I went off and took the Samurai Swordsman, and he came and did a little bit of cleanup there. And as we're going through here, I'm realizing, we're both pretty powerful. We could probably just split the rooms, you know, have him do one group and me do one group, and maybe even take turns. So that was some of what was formulating in my head as we were going through this our first time. As you know, again, with bosses, I tend to switch over to the ghostly rampage. No exception here. So I do a ghostly rampage, and while that's doing damage, I can also do the illusion blast. And then you can see xmokid, oh my gosh, he's almost gone. So he's running away, trying to switch to heal, and then healing himself. Meanwhile, I'm getting the rest of the boss damage done. And somehow, he's gone. All done. So we're all fully healed, didn't have to switch to heal, just got the illusion blast back on, so I had double ones, and walked into the next room, and you can see he does his, I do mine, and boom, cleaned him up. Moving into the next group, same thing. I took him down most of the way, and then he does the final cleanup. Neither one of us take damage, so again, we're getting pretty good, or at least I'm getting better at not taking damage with these groups, and it does help to get rid of them quickly. If you've watched other videos that I've done with other people earlier, you know that usually I've had, almost, I don't know, 1 million of damage by now or so. And so far I'm at 144, so it's not bad for me. So I did a quick heal, healed up xmokid. He's doing his double damage with Innervate, and I was able to mop up that little bit there. And here we are switching for the boss again, going to Ghostly Rampage, so I can do damage twice at the same time. However, as you'll see in the second run, with Innervate, it's a little bit different. So to Ghostly Rampage, then quick to Illusion Blast, and then, oh no, here comes Spinning Elite Swordsman, or whatever he's called, Master Swordsman. And I walked right into that blast. So we cleaned him up, no problems at all. 551 left, not all that great on the gear this time. But I only took 200,000 damage, not too bad. So we did a quick chat, said, hey, let's go do that again. I've got some ideas. Let me try doing Innervate this time. And so in this next run, we're both using Innervate and Illusion Blast. And then of course you need a battle cry as you run into the dungeon, so Avengers, assemble! Now in this case, I'm not really sure if I'm Captain America. He's in the farmer gear, so I don't know. Maybe he's Hawkeye. He kind of lives on a ranch sort of thing. So, I don't know. Anyways, there we go. I'm trying Innervate. First time I've ever used this because I've never really done this solo. And boom, first room's done. I took no damage so far, so pretty excited about that. He did a quick heal because he got damaged. And doing the Innervate in the second room, and boom, I did that group. And he's going to go complete the other group, and shebang. Going into room 3. So I'm going to take the left, he's going to take the right. And let's see if we can get this room done the same easy peasy way that we've been doing. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Alright. So far, damage is about equal. He's only had 1 hit. I'm switching over to my Ghostly Rampage, and I'm going to try that one in Innervate. I've really done that. I was wondering, could I get Innervate and then do 2 ghostly damages before the Innervate effect wears off? I don't think I actually got that with this boss, but it's something I'm going to try and practice. So there we go. Got the first one done, and he's almost gone between my Innervate and Xmo's Illusion Blast. There we go. But holy smokes, we both took a lot of damage right there at the end. So swap over to a heal, do a quick heal, get ready to put the Illusion Blast back in, get the Innervate, I don't know how to pronounce that, back on, and move on down the bridge. So here we go. I do a group, he does a group. Let's see how this works out. No damage, and now he's got his spells all fully cooled down, and he can go do the next one. Boom, 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 and done. So here we go, down to the last platform before the Ancient Golem Guardian. GG's, everybody. There we go, ready? I'm doing left, he's doing right. Boom, boom, boom. Mine are done. His are done. And only a tiny bit of damage taken. Doing a great job here, running straight to the Guardian. And now we're going to do the Innervate, and boom. What I'm not certain of is whether the Innervate effect and 2 ghostly rampages can, if you cast them like quick enough, can you do them both at the same time and get 2 ghostly rampages within 1 span of Innervate? I'm not really sure. So it's something I want to test out. Also, just for fun, I was doing comparisons of all the spells and was actually surprised that, you know, if you kind of calculate the damage per second on all of these spells in Samurai Palace, they're not all that different from each other. The question is, what area do they affect? How long do they take to recharge? And, you know, is it something that you have to aim, or is it something that just happens around you? So I'm going to be experimenting with some of the other spells that don't get a lot of play, because I found that the damage per second is actually, for the cooldown, they're not all that different. So it may be more useful to do high levels of damage quickly a couple of times rather than doing the slower pulse damage, even though it's in a larger area. So I don't know, I'm going to experiment with that. Then here we are going to the last boss, and as you know, I'm waiting for the cooldown to finish so I can swap over using Innervate and the Ghostly Rampage, and boom, 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 boom. Then he's using Venerate and the Illusion Blast. And here we are. Oops, I didn't move too well there. But I did get Ghostly Rampage out. I just forgot to get the Innervate. Anyway, you slice it, we still won. Good job. GG's all around. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left on the clock. We got about the same damage done between the two of us. Only took 267 of damage that time. Not too bad. Pretty happy with that result. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. And if this was the first video you've seen of ours, please do consider subscribing and be sure to leave a thumbs up.